poppin', y'all? It's your girl Joyce Michelle. You already know, period. And I'm back with another video. So as you guys can tell by the title, yes, I'm gonna be doing a chit chat get ready with me. I'm just gonna be talking with you guys as I'm getting ready for the day today. It is currently 3:49 and my sister and I are going out to eat. So I just wanted to sit down with you guys as I'm getting cute. And we're also gonna be going to the mall, I think. Not the point, but I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get right into it. And I also wanted to show you guys my makeup routine. So if I'm looking this way, I'm also looking at this mirror to make sure I'm getting everything right. But first, I'm going to be using the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. And I got this at Target. And I 100% recommend this if you have oily skin, which I do. And I put this much primer, not that much. I only put primer where I put my concealer, which is my nose, under my eyes, under my nose, and my chin. The way that I didn't even put lotion on yet, I literally forgot because I was doing a fake. Alright, so let's redo this. Scratch that, I was 2 steps ahead. Before I go ahead and do all that, I make sure to moisturize my skin with the Pond's lotion. And I also use this as a face lotion, so not just when I'm about to do makeup. I don't put too much because, again, my skin does get very oily. I went ahead and moved the curls out the way because it's getting in my way and I need to do this makeup. After using the face lotion, I use this Neutrogena Clear Face Breakout Free Oil Free Sunscreen, Broad Spectrum SPF 30. And I think I got this from Walmart. And I know people are like, black people don't need sunscreen. Yo, when I tell you they need sunscreen, like I used to think that, but then my sister got a sunburn and it was so bad. I also don't like putting on too much sunscreen because this is kind of moisturizer, I feel like. So I also don't want my skin getting oily from that. So I just don't put too much, but put enough, okay? I put some on my face and my neck. Once I'm done, then I go in with the primer, which is again the Neutrogena Shine Control Primer. Alright, so now that I got that done, I'm going to go ahead and start answering some of the questions that you guys asked. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer in the shade Deep Cool. And for the concealer, I put it where my hyperpigmentation is. Yeah, that's how you say it. I put it on my nose, on my stash area. And just for extra, I put a dot on each side and then I put a dot here. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. But this time I'm probably not. Anyways, the first question is, what's your favorite thing about your school? To be honest, I don't really like my school if we're being a bug with it because I don't know, it's too much for me. I don't really like the people, but I do like the school within itself. The education is pretty good. Definitely no school is perfect and all schools need help with their education. And I feel like personally with my school, it needs help with more Black history because all we hear about is the same thing with Black history. Martin Luther King, Malcolm Barely, Rosa Parks, bus, this, that, the third. Like, y'all, let's spice it up a bit. Let's really go into deep Black history, not just the nicks and picks, you know what I'm saying? Before I keep talking, I'm going to be using the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray. This is what it looks like. Oh my god, I don't like that. Bro. But yeah, that's something that we definitely need to work on. But again, I feel like I like the education or the school itself, not the people. The people aren't really, at least in my grade, I just feel like everybody is so childish. I feel like I had to mature because of things that happened in my life. But I also feel like, yeah, let's be so for real. Like, please start acting your age. One thing with the concealer that I definitely recommend is to dab it in your skin. Don't like spread it out, like dab it where it is. I don't even know if I actually answered the question, like my favorite thing about Probably some of the teachers. Honestly, I know the teachers that I met, bro, one of the best teachers you could ever have. And they're so patient with you. I know last year, like, it was definitely like a struggle year for me. And the teachers were just so patient and kind with me. And that's one thing I truly cherish about them and will always remember about those specific teachers. Next question is, what's your favorite Congolese song? Probably Roselina, because I feel like that song will never dull out for me. Like, every time it comes on, bro, you know I'm standing up and I'm like shaking my hips. Not even shaking my hips, waistlining my hip. One thing about my brows that I'm forever grateful that I did was thread those brows. Bro, when I tell you it's the best thing that I've ever done, bro, I thank God that I did it, because oh my God, the way it's just so easy to just brush it out, put gel, fill it in a bit, and you call it a day, bro. I'm going to be using this vegan eyebrow pencil in the shade Dark Brunette. I'm going to use it to fill in this little bald spot that I feel like I have, or it's not necessarily bald spot, but it's just not as filled as the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and lightly fill that in. Also fill in this spot right here. And for the gel to set my brows, I'm using this African Black Control Black Gel Edge Glue. Very much recommended. It's something that has helped me a lot. So I just go ahead and put some like that. Boom, that's how you fix that. Look at that. Big purr. Next question. Are you a virgin? I said, wow, y'all is really in my business. No, just kidding. No, wait. Yes. Oh my God. Oh, Lord Jesus. God, not too much. Wow. The way that I stuttered, bro, please. No, but yes, I am a virgin and I plan on staying one for a very long time. Next, I'm going to be using this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop mattifying powder. This is what it looks like. The thing kind of smudged off a bit, but it's okay. So yeah, yes, I am a virgin. Y'all don't do me now. Don't do me. And if you have lost it, bro, no judgment. Just on this side, I'm keeping it. Well, plan on keeping it for a long time. Oh, and I also put the powder where I put the concealer, because that's really the only place that I put makeup, like this area. And sometimes I just go ahead and put the extras just around my face, so it still doesn't look weird, so it like all blends in together. Next question is, what is your dream city to live in? Y'all, if I'm really being for real, I actually don't know. Like, that's not really something that I thought of. One of the schools that I'm looking into or do want to end up going is Spelman, which is in ATL. And honestly, I may or may not end up just like staying there, but I don't know. Next, I'm going to be using this LA highlight, and oh my gosh, I love this so much. It's in the shade Shine Bright. I love this so much because it's really vibrant, so you don't have to put too much because it already does the job for you when you put a little amount. And to apply this, I go ahead and use a Q-tip, which I literally just had here, but I cannot find it. Oh yeah. So I go ahead and I use a Q-tip to apply in this area, and for my nose, I go ahead and I use my fingertips. So for this, I really have to focus, so I'm not gonna talk because I just feel like I don't want to put accidentally too much. Y'all, it looks a bit weird on camera, but don't worry. Sometimes I put too much, so I just blend it out because I don't want it to look too weird. So I just blend it out and call it a day. Next, I'm going to be using this LA Colors mascara. And I'm also going to be using the Body Shop Super Volume mascara. So I'm going to be using these two mascaras. First, I apply this one, and then after I go in with this one. Next question is, are you Congolese? Yes, I am Congolese. I don't know if y'all pay attention to people's bios or not, but I have the Congolese flag in my bio. Being Congolese is one of my biggest flexes, my biggest flex, bro. One of. But I love being Congolese so much, bro. The food, the language, the clothing, like, I don't think you guys understand. And Congo Kinshasa itself, like, oh my gosh. Ugh, love it so much. Love it, love it, love it. I love the way that my lashes just like, oh my gosh, the way I forgot to use this eyelash curler. Anyways, guys, before I put on mascara, I use this eyelash curler but I forgot, and I'm not gonna go back and put it because I'm not trying to rip out my eyelashes. I feel like recently a lot of people have been doing that, and just it was never gonna be me. I'm sorry, but it was never, not even I'm sorry, it was just never gonna be me, period. Next question, what's been the highlights of your summer? Oh, I like this question. I think I'm just gonna go throughout like the months. My little brother graduating, that was just a proud sister moment to see, and I love that so much that he was able to graduate. Not that he wasn't able to, but you know, because some kids get held back. Not that it's like a problem, but just a proud sister moment. And he's going into high school with me, and him going to the same school as me again after I left middle school. In June, he graduated, so that was very, very fun. Also having my sister back home, I love that so much. I feel like we got closer again. Not that we're ever far apart, but just like closer. Because just a lot of things happened, and so for us to be able to be there for each other was just so good because not everybody has that. So it's something I also thank God for every day, to have a close relationship with my sister. Working with my best friends at this job that we had at the grocery store, I still have it, but I just haven't been there in a minute because I also started working at a daycare, which I stopped working there because it was more of a summer job, but I loved working there so much. Somebody that I'm really close to recommended me to go work with her, and since then we've just had such a blast. It was Christelle, if you're wondering, and it was just actually so cute, so funny to be working with those little kids, and just being able to have each other in that job too, because when I tell you, that job was a little bit like this, because mind you, you're working with other kids, like not even working with other kids, but you're taking care of little humans, and they can be so complicated to work with. And being here at Howard University with my sister and experiencing the Howard life, I just can't explain to you how much like that is a flex in itself, just going to Howard or going to an HBCU, period. Especially since this has been my sister's dream school. So for me to be able to experience this life with her, I love that very much. Yeah, that's really all that I can think of. Like there's a lot more, but those are just like, you know, the main things. Also, I'm using this vegan eyebrow pencil, the same one I used to fill this one. Again, shade Dark Brunette, and I'm going to be using it to outline my lips. I've been into outlining my lips a lot more, and I like the look of it so much. Last but not least, what do you enjoy doing in your free time? That's a very good question, and I'm actually glad that you asked that. I enjoy doing YouTube a lot. I enjoy spending time with my friends. I would usually play ball, but I moved on to that part of my life. I also like watching like hair video, makeup videos to help me, because I also want to be able to be like somewhat pro at it. Because I want to start applying wigs and stuff like that. I did this by myself by just watching all those videos. Spending time with family is also one of them. It's just so fun to sit in the living room. You don't even have to do anything special, but just being in the living room and being in each other's presence is also something I enjoy doing. I also love shopping. Shopping, I love so much. I love online shopping, going shopping personal. I also enjoy just listening to music. Music is a therapy of mine. I also like doing devotions, because at the end I feel so good to just being able to spend time with God. I also like going to eat. I love food so much. It is something that I just love with my whole heart. And yeah, I also make sure to just add this one more time and then put the setting spray. Ooh, Lord Jesus. This is the final product. A big purr. I love this makeup look so much. I feel like my makeup routine is nice and simple. It's not too much makeup, but not too little. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the perfect and the right amount. I really enjoyed sitting down with you guys, getting cute or whatever, and answering the questions that you guys had. If you guys want me to do this video again, make sure you comment or DM me. Do whatever you need to do to let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, comment new content you guys like to see from me. And don't forget to follow my Instagram at Joyce_Michelle, CHELLE. But without further ado, cut the cameras.